Are we celebrating love?
It's Love Day Eve.
Yes! It's Love Day Eve. It's where we talk about, express our feelings and love ourselves and love one another.
Isn't that what it's all about?
Totally. It really is what it's all about.
The next word in this song is peace.
Opening up.
Are you open to it?
Oh, I know I am.
Coming up is the word of the day.
Are you ready? Here we go.
Love. Sing it like you mean it.
Yeah! Can you feel it? Love.
That's what we're talking about today. Loving yourself and loving others. Opening. Are you open? Oh, look, the chat is already going crazy here this Sunday.
Opening.
Oh, yeah. That's right, and your life is good. Welcome, everyone, to Sunday Inspiration Live. This is season 3. Man, I'm jumping ahead. Season 2, episode 7, and our theme today, as the lovely thumbnail implies, is how to love yourself and others. How do you like that thumbnail there?
I love it. Look at us. We're so beautiful.
I'm getting serious now with the graphic. That was taken at first watch, I think, on my birthday last summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at us.
I'm pretty sure that's where that was. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about love. We got a lot of cool stuff planned for you today. We're excited about, are we not?
I know some of it I'm going to be surprised by.
Yeah. We just going to tease this right now. There's already a pinned comment. I'm going to be putting links in there throughout the show. We're actually going to dispense with a lot of the normal plugs that we do for Patreon and the text list and getting on the email list and blah, blah, blah. We're going to be focusing on this thing. I'm not going to go into the details of it now, but stay tuned. This whole reoccurring theme of the RV fund has been coming up over the past month or so.
This is what I don't know yet.
We have a new way for you to contribute to that, or just with this special new offering that we have, and we're going to be drawing at the end of the broadcast. Drawing 2 winners. I'm going to just tease you with that now. I'm going to give you the details as we go along here.
Fun!
But stay tuned. If you're all for us traveling across the U.S. In the coming years,
we did it.
Perhaps with an RV. I know. Normally I was resistant, but I'm starting to open up to the good of RV travel.
Yay! It's gonna happen, folks.
So hang in there for that. I'll give you a lot more details about it.
I'm excited to hear all about it.
But we're gonna be playing a couple of love-themed songs. Let Love Shine In,
yes.
and Love Is the Word. A couple some songs that we've played a number of times here, but our fan favorites. But we're going to be talking about the importance of self-love, the importance of and I during my segment, I'm going to ask Pooki to join me just for some quick tips on whether you're searching for, you're looking for So love is very all-encompassing, okay? So it's not all only romantic love. So we're and the love of yourself is really the primary love, the greatest love.
Actually, it's the most powerful love.
Is that what the the Whitney Houston song was about? The greatest love of all.
The greatest love of all is the love inside of me.
Yeah,
inside of me.
So Pooki will address that during her segment, and during mine, I'm going to have her join me and talk a little bit about when you're in a relationship with others and what does love look like and how it's different for everyone. But
and it changes all the time. And this we'll be talking about any relationship because all relationships are worthy of love, are worthy to be experienced in a loving way, and so how can we do that?
That's right. So you don't need to be in a relationship to celebrate Love Day.
But we already are in a relationship.
That's
We're in a
right.
relationship with everyone that we know.
That is true. Or a classic romantic relationship, currently, a partner or whatever.
Yeah.
Good points. Let's get centered. with some centering breaths.
Yes.
I'll even play behind you.
Oh, yes, I would love that.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
So wonderful.
All right, let's do this.
Wow. To be here in this loving space with you. As we activate our awareness of our connectedness through our heart, this vibrant beating drum within us. And so we recognize through the breath our life. And we surrender this breath and offer this beating heart, this resonance of love into the world as we connect one to another in this sacred place. So let's breathe in the energy of love, 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 love. And let's exhale into the world the energy of love, 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 love. Are you ready? We'll do it 3 times. Let's begin. Breathing in deeply. And releasing love into the world. Again, let that breath fill your body with love, love, love. And surrender that breath of love into the world. And one last time, inhaling deeply in. Love, 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 love. And then releasing your sacred breath, offering love into the world. All the beautiful beings who call her home. You bring your hands together in a prayerful pose. We say thank you and deep gratitude for reminding us of our connection one to another in our hearts.
That was nice. That was beautiful.
That was so filled with love.
Getting a lot of comments on your red dress there, Pooki.
Thank you.
We'll be highlighting some comments as we go along here. So, yes, so please, a lot of you don't need any prompting for this, but feel free to leave a comment, especially if you're newer here. Let us know where you're watching from. And if it's your first time, we always like to celebrate first-timers. So if it's your first time catching a Sunday live stream, make that known in the comments, and we will acknowledge you and celebrate you. And you get a lot of people here in the chat welcoming you. It's a big...
Love.
It's a
Look
love
at
fest.
the love, love, love. It's a love fest.
It's a love fest party every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Okay.
Right?
We've been doing this for over a year, so like I said, we started the first Sunday of last year, and so now we're highlighting them like season 2. This is the 7th episode of this second year.
Because I just don't think that we're going to stop doing this. Right, honey?
You're going to have to shut us down. We are not going to stop. So I didn't have a red shirt, but I noticed. So I have a shirt here that has a lot of green in it, and what it does is it's picking up. I didn't even really realize it was going to do this.
So it's actually turning it.
It's
turning
picking
your
up
shirt.
the background, so it's we're using a green screen.
Yeah.
If you will, just to go ahead and show you what there it is, warts and all.
So sexy.
I don't. So it's picking up the green on my shirt and turning it so I'm blending with the background. So that's pretty cool. Huh?
That's awesome.
But yeah, so let us know if it's your first time and where you're watching from, if we might not be familiar with you. But right now we're going to do some affirmations. We always have a theme of the month, a theme of the week. That's something like we've evolved as we've been doing these. One of these days we should play the beginning of the very first broadcast just to give people an idea of how. And we're
How different it was.
And we're going to be highlighting things from deep in the.
It's fun.
So Pooki and I have been together over 16 years, and we have things in the archives here on YouTube that we did back in like 06, 07, 08. And we've shared some of them, but there's a lot more.
Fun.
Anyway, we're going to do some affirmations now. That's what this channel is known for. And of course, the theme is love. The way this works, I'm going to pull them up on the screen. I'm going to recite each line. Pooki will repeat them back to me. You can repeat them along with her. And not surprisingly, they're all about love. So
of course
let's do it, and self-love in particular. But here we go. I am learning to feel good about myself.
I am learning to feel good about myself.
I am ready to acknowledge my worth.
I am ready to acknowledge my worth.
I recognize the value I bring to the world.
I recognize the value I bring to the world.
I love the person I am becoming.
I love the person I am becoming.
I love the person I am.
I love the person I am.
Those are some pretty powerful statements there, too.
Yes.
And I purposely kind of worded them or layered them in that way because for some people who have issues with self-love, saying I love myself or I love the person that I am, maybe you're not feeling that. There's some, a lot of people wrestle with unworthiness or feeling that they're faulty or tainted in some, which is really
many, a majority. I
Yeah.
would say most people.
And we want to help you realize that that's just a story that you're telling yourself.
Well, isn't that what this channel does?
That's right.
It affirms the truth of who you are, your magnificence, your power, your brilliance. Yeah, totally. And the fact that you are love.
And I've mentioned it before. We kind of stumbled upon this on an episode some months ago that Pooki and I are vision keepers for the truth of who you are. You may not see it all the time, but we hold the highest regard. We know the truth of who you are, that you're a radiant being, that you're perfect just as you are.
Oh my gosh. And you're creating so much good in the world.
That's right.
That just by you being here.
So that's why that first one says, so if you're not feeling it, saying, I love the person that I am, how about I'm learning to feel good about myself? You're kind of going up the emotional scale there. I'm open to the possibility of feeling, if that's what you need to say to feel authentic.
I'm learning to love myself.
Yeah, isn't that? Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I'm learning to accept my worth, because we are learning and we'll never stop learning.
That's right. It's always an evolution.
Yeah, we just go deeper and deeper into our learning, into our knowings.
And it's not like you get to a stage where, okay, now I get it, I love myself, and then you're set for life. No, we bounce around. It's a roller coaster ride. There's times when we're feeling our worth, and we're enthusiastic. We love ourselves. There's times where we don't.
Yeah, when we need love and support.
Yeah, and so that's what we're here for to provide a lot of that. All right, so this is going to be the first of a few plugs for this RV fun and this new offering that we're doing.
I have to tell you, I am totally loving this.
Oh my God, I can't believe I finally gave in. The crowd has got me. So some of you,
thank you everyone who supported this.
You regulars know what we're talking about here. So Pooki has this vision.
For a long time.
I'm warming up to it. Long
time vision. I have it on a vision board from 2014.
Oh, wow.
That's how long.
It seems like even before that you were talking about it.
It was called the Surrender to Love World Tour. I actually had the .com years ago. Anyhow, yes, this has been a vision of mine. See how you just hold, don't ever let go of your vision.
So here's the thing. We have a Toyota Highlander that we love that we're going to travel regardless, but I guess this whole RV thing will allow us to go longer on the road and go take more adventurous, longer trips. I don't know.
Yeah, and we have our little hotel room.
Yeah.
In tow.
So I don't know how that's going to play out. If we're actually you're going to start off by renting one to give it a try, or we're going to whatever, or it'll lead to. But
oh my God! This is the best present ever! Oh my God, you have no idea.
I'm open to the possibility. So here's the deal. It started as a joke, many of you started using, and it's great that YouTube has this built-in ability to send super chats or whatever. You can send some little tips right from the app in the same comment section there. However, I want to give you another option this week, and just to see how this goes. We're always playing and experimenting, all right? And so I created this page. Let me just share it. Let me just share it with you real quick. And there's a link. There's a pinned link, and I'm also going to be posting the link in the comments here. I put together a collection, a digital collection of some of our stuff. And so this is called Inspirational Pep Talks with Bob and Pooki. Hang on, let me go over here too. And you can go to the page and scroll down it. But basically, I've got 8 MP3 audio files. They're not the typical affirmation recordings. These are more like intimate conversations with a supportive friend or mentor. And this you'll have access to these MP3s for your personal use. And so it's like having us at your fingertips whenever you need a friendly voice to encourage you or raise your vibration. There's a list of the titles of the audio recordings. Again, these are MP3 audio files. And to spice it up, I also put together 4 pages of printables. They're like inspiring quotes. There's a couple of pages of affirmations. One's shine your light. One's like, this is going to be a great day. That you can actually print these out and post them around your house or wherever you'll see them on a regular basis. Made this super affordable, and I gave it a magic number, 1111.
Oh my gosh, Bob.
That's right. So the price is so. Actually, it's 11 US dollars or more, and so you can enter more if you'd like. It's totally up to you. But wanted to, so that is the page that you will go to.
I love it. Wait a minute. Are you saying that all of the orders on that page go to the RV fund?
I'm afraid so. And here's the deal. Here's the way this works. And so yeah, so that's going to go to the RV fund. We're going to give everyone. I'm going to keep track of the orders that come in during the live broadcast. I'm sorry, it will not apply to the replay. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to give you a shout out, but I'm going to give you a shout out to people that actually place those orders during the live broadcast. And at the end of the live broadcast, we're gonna be entering you into like a little, writing your names down, putting them into this lovely little red box here, and we're going to draw 2 names out at the very end who are going to get free stuff. If you're in the U.S., we will send you for no additional charge a copy. The main offering is this an autographed copy of the book and a copy of our CD, Opening Up to the Good, which was that song that you just heard. One of the is the title track. So if we'll do that in the U.S. Ship it to you priority. If autographed copy. If you already have a copy of this, though, you can choose one of my other books, and so we'll switch it out. I've written several. Could be the Passion Principles, the Empowered Artist.
That's a great book. That's a great book.
Yeah, either one of those would probably be good ones. If we draw your name and you're outside of the U.S., sorry, we cannot. It's just international shipping is just unreliable. It's very expensive, and so I'll send you a digital copy or PDF of the book of your choice that I have available in that format, and we'll handwrite an autograph and send you a digital, like a JPEG or something of that you can print off and put in the book. Use it as a bookmark. So that's our offer. Nita says, I admire how Bob caves in. Completely.
You did it. Wait, I want you to know I've been working on this for years, so it wasn't me.
Completely and without foolish regret.
It was all of you who helped.
That's actually going to tie into our discussion about a relationship. I completely give in without foolish regret. So, that's the secret to a successful relationship, right there. So that's the deal. Actually, let me go ahead and pop the.
That's so fun. That's wonderful. I love it.
Even though it's I got it in a pinned comment. I'm going to put it right in the chat.
That's
so go ahead and do this
wonderful.
during the broadcast. And again, I'll give some shout outs to you as we go along, and we'll draw 2 names. And so when you place your order, make sure and use an email that you check regularly, because that's how I'm going to be getting your address. That's how I'm going to be following up with the 2 winners. And so make sure it's one that you check, and then check it regularly so I can send you the right stuff in a timely manner. Okay, so I think I got that squared away there. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. The 2 orders have already come in. Thank you, Deanne. Thank you, Charlie. They are both in the chat here, obviously. So we need to, at some point, we need to start writing names down.
All right, let me get some.
All right, I got a pen. Oh, you need a
paper?
Yes, I do. They're right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was all ready for you, babe.
Oh,
I
wow.
got slips of paper. I got a pen. There's nothing to write on yet. We need like a book or something, or that binder. But, so she'll be working on that. But yeah, we'll write those 2 names down. So it's Deanne and Charlie. In case there's more than one Charlie. Charlie Richards, Deanne Travers. So awesome. So we're off and running here. So yes. And I'll be repeating that offer for people that come in later, just to remind you.
I love this so much.
Yeah.
And yes, make sure that we know where you live so that we can put you on the
Well, I'll have to follow them up with I only need the shipping address for the people that win, so I'll follow up with
I'm
with
talking
your
about
email.
our traveling map.
Oh yeah, our traveling map. All right, so and then we're gonna put those in this box, and we'll each draw one name towards the end. We got them both in there. All right, cool. We are off and running. Should we do a song now?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's wake up our voices.
I don't know. This voice is very sleepy this morning.
we
Bob was like, "Wow, wait a minute, maybe."
singing, going.
I'm like, "Ooh, I need tea."
Here we go. This is a good one. And let me pull up just the lyrics as a little reminder here. All right.
Oh, okay.
So this is a both of our original songs we're playing live are about love, not surprisingly, and then we got a little video dance party at the end as always. All right, here we go. You ready to get into the love vibe?
Yeah.
Let's clear it out.
I'm working on it.
It's bright outside, and I close the blinds, stay in my room, locked in my mind. And then one day, I realize it's time to go outside and let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. Powerful words. You can sing along with us.
Oh yeah.
When I get scared, I run and hide, stay to myself, keep it all inside. And then one day, I see what's true and know just what to do. And let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. Let's do that again. Let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. Here's another part for you. Let love shine in. Let love shine in. Let love shine in. Let love shine in. It really is important. You got to let the love in, right? You got to let it shine in. It's there. You just got to open it up and be ready to receive it. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to split up the parts that we just did. Pookie's going to continue singing that section that we just sung. And I'm going to go back to the chorus. If you're with somebody, other people in the room with you, go ahead and split. Each take a part. Or just choose one and sing along with us. Here we go. Let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. Let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. Oh yeah, sing it now. Let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. Ooh, yeah. Love.
Love.
That's my Barry White voice there.
Hey,
Oh,
still
baby.
sleepy. All right.
Had to shake some rust off the pipes there on that one. So hope you enjoyed that, and really, I hope you're ready to let love shine in. And speaking of letting love shine in, let's check in on some comments here because they are going crazy there. Cherie says, love that song. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we love it too.
Hey there, Melody. Letting love shine in and sending out love to you all.
Woohoo!
We got Dylan Kent is in the house here. That's cool.
Hello, Dylan.
I'm starting with the most recent comments, so I'm kind of missing some of your introductory maybe comments there. But BK Gallardo,
We love you
both.
too.
Back at you. And Shanetta, good to see you. Let love shine in. Let my
the
healing
begin.
That's right. Let's see. Oh, Jessica's back. Says love it.
Hey,
Yang.
Jessica.
Christine, regular here. It's so wonderful to see all of you too. Your beautiful family here. Can't wait for the chance to get to meet.
I know it's coming.
Maybe when we're traveling in an RV, perhaps.
I love this so much.
Let's see here. Green-handed Agnes. Green-handed Agnes. Oh, I think that's pretty cool.
Yes. Hello, Agnes.
Hello. And I just want to acknowledge. So thank you, BK. I really appreciate that. That's sending that. And so again, YouTube gives you the ability to send a super sticker or a super chat, little donation there. This particular drawing, this thing that we're doing though, is strictly specifically for the that special offer that we've got going with the and so if you're feeling like you want to contribute to this, please use that link because it goes directly to us. And in addition, you get some goodies. You get those eight MP3 files and the 4 pages of printables and all that good stuff. Deanne says Baba Pookie's RV World Tour.
Yeah, we got Bob on the calendar now too.
Now,
he's on the bill now too.
I don't know if it can be a world tour with the RV. We're limited by oceans and things. Oh, Michelle, actually, let's check in with the most recent. I can always go to this page and refresh. Oh my God! Look, wow, you're going to be busy writing.
Oh my goodness!
In addition to Deanne and Charlie, we got Courtney Reynolds, Ava. Is it Aguilar? Or maybe I shouldn't say last names. I'm not sure. Just in case you want to. Some of you use them and some of you don't. But Cherie, thank you very much. Michelle Strong, Christine, Nikki Hill, Robert Di Stefano are all so awesome. In the case, maybe put in last initial, last name, and okay, cool. In case we have any duplicate first names. Wow, we're off and running with this. Thank you so much. And
oh my gosh, babe, we're gonna have an RV before you know it.
Oh, this is interesting. So a lot of people are doing the 11. So you can go to that, and I'll pop it into the chat one more time here. The link.
Wait a minute, I can't see names.
Oh, hang on a second. Okay. But a lot of people are doing the 11/11s, but you can add more. It's so funny. I got one with 22/22, with 14/14. So put whatever number you want on it, 11/11 and up. But the 11/11 is fine. So I chose that number because it's
a powerful number. Look at what it's doing. It's a manifestor number.
It's a manifestation number.
Wait.
I'm just refreshing the page, right? So we're gonna make sure we get all the names, there. And at the end of the broadcast, we're gonna be drawing 2 winners. And if you are in the U.S., we'll ship you a physical copy of one of my books. I would recommend The Power of Affirmations if you don't have any of mine. But if you already have that book, and a lot of people do, I'll give you one of my other titles, like The Passion Principles or Unleash the Artist Within. Will be my next best 2 recommendations. I also have some books marketing books for musicians. If you know somebody in that realm.
They could probably just go visit your website and pick a book or something.
Yeah, but again, use an email address that you check regularly because that's how I'll be communicating with the 2 winners. Okay, and if you're outside of the U.S., I'll send you digital copies of these things, including our autographs.
You have no idea how happy I am right now. You have no idea how happy I am right now.
Stacy says Keone is going to love the RV travel.
Yes, it makes it so much easier to travel with him.
And,
He's gonna love it.
Corey says, thanks for those wonderful texts that you send every week. You are welcome. I'm nearing 1,000 people on that text list.
Oh my gosh.
Corey says, done. Thanks for the electronic goodies.
This is like music to my my ears.
Yeah, this is a new service that I'm using called Samcart that I used to set up that page, and it apparently works well. Ashwini, good morning, great to see you. Tinica says, love the harmony. Hello, everyone. Happy early Valentine's Day from Nebraska.
Hey, here we go. We put them all in.
Are all in the wow, a growing number of them. Oh, Sheila, this is very sweet. My entire week is made better because of you guys. All the energy helped me heal during a
Mine too.
painful time in my. So even your week is uplifted by doing these? Is
Oh
that
my
what you're saying?
gosh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I look forward to this. I miss you when I'm not here. I really try to schedule the things that I do around this time. Absolutely. I miss you. I love being here with you.
So those of you who have ordered, I don't expect all of you have to gone. Like Michelle just said, she ordered the MP3s. But let me know how easy because this is like a new thing that I'm using to set up these pages to offer these digital downloads. So yeah, let me give you some feedback on. It's supposed to be a really secure and easy to use system. We'll try to identify some people that maybe we haven't seen all that often. Happy Sunday and good morning,
Hi,
everyone.
Katie.
Hi, Katie. Well, great to have you here. Marie is in the house, sending love. Sirius is here. A beautiful song. Thank you so much. Aw, Jean, thank you for talking to
Oh, thank you, Jean.
I know somebody said that it was their first time earlier. I'm trying to find them. Tundi, let love shine
Hi,
in. Cool
Tundi.
song. Let's see here. We got 2012 Gemini. Let love
welcome.
Singing along. Just looking for any acknowledgments of first timers here. I thought I saw some earlier. Just want to be able to get those people a shout out. But I'm scrolling.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
I know, this is awesome. Is it Ninibet?
Ninibet, so wonderful to have you here.
Yeah, that's fabulous. And I know it's good to see Clara here.
Clara.
I got some jokes for you coming up, Clara. Today is the last day with my client. I know Shanetta. Yeah, she was laid off unexpectedly. I think she does some work with. I don't know if it's hospice patients or patients who need some assistance. Lost 2 jobs.
Wow.
I've gained spiritual alignment. But you have got. Yeah, you got the right attitude, Shanetta. I know there's got to be moments of fear and doubt and wondering what's around the corner, fear of the unknown. But you have all the tools and the skills, as we all do here. But you, in particular, having communicated with you by text and in these chats, you're gonna do great, Shanetta. Just stay positive,
new opportunities,
and stay proactive. Yeah.
Yep, new opportunities, new things are coming.
Here we go. The first time, Tundi, first time catching you guys live.
Oh
Yay.
my goodness, it's so great to have you here. Yay!
Awesome. I thought there was somebody. Oh, Kimberly says your RV adventure will be grand and joyous.
Of course
Yay,
it will
RV.
be.
It's so
so much fun.
We're gonna purchase an RV $11 or 11 cents at a time. It sounds like I don't know.
Gonna be perfect.
All right. So
I think we should write a song about it.
Life on the road again.
Life on the road.
Bob is reluctantly
Not now,
on
honey.
the road
Not
again. So my apologies for not being able to find. I think there might be some other first timers, but regardless, let's give them a round of applause. We've gathered together all of our friends. We're just going to actually turn on all of your mics and everyone around the world. You're going to be able to suddenly hear everyone in the chat. It's a new feature. Just go with me on this one. Yeah, just so I want to hear everybody. And let's have a big round of applause for our first timers. Let's also have a round of applause of encouragement for anyone that's going through a tough time. We're going to cheer them on, and just for being here and joining us in this lovely global family. Ready?
Yep,
1,
ready.
2, 3, and high fives and hugs all around. You guys are awesome. And so, in case I guess we've already kind of mentioned it here. Yeah, the RV fund. Again, should I pop the link in that chat?
Surrender, I love it.
Yep, I'm just keep popping that in there, and just so you know, hang on a second. Let me do a little something here. When you go to that link, you'll go to this page, and it's a collection of digital downloads. And so it's called, Inspirational Pep Talks with Bob and Pooki. And again, just in case you missed it earlier, they're not my typical affirmations. They're more like intimate conversations. There's sort of, pep talk like, there's some affirmations weaved into them, but they're more like little talks with a friend, like sitting across the coffee table or, having coffee. With somebody who's encouraging you. And then I've got 4 pages of printables, which normally don't come with any of my YouTube videos, things you can print off, pin up around the house, take with you and repeat. And just it's kind of a cool little collection. And we've had the magical price of $11.11, or you can add more to that. You fill in the amount of your choice down there, and a lot of different purchase options. And so,
and all proceeds go to the RV fund.
That's right. And we are, like I said, we're going to be giving shout outs like we have been doing throughout the broadcast.
I'm so happy.
Oh my gosh. And so the newest edition, I don't know if you want to write these down. You want to
Stacy, Liz, and Debbie?
Yeah, Stacy, Liz, and Debbie. So Stacy F, Liz D, Debbie T are the newest ones. Well, I'm already on. I have to go to a second page of of these. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We got 11, 11, 12, 12, 14, 14. So I like the creative amounts that people are putting in there.
I love it. Hi, Stacy. I love you.
Yes. Are we going to be putting them in the special box here?
I was thinking about you. I was missing you. I was wondering.
These are
You get a little bit. Everybody gets busy sometimes, and I get it, right? But she's somebody that's deeply connected.
Nobody's hearing you when you speak there. So it's
That's okay.
Yes, Stacy has sent our Keone a beautiful care package.
Yeah.
Of goodies. We really appreciate that.
We do so much. So he appreciates it. All right.
All right. So, Pooki, I'm going to give you a little chance to talk about, a little bit about self-love or whatever you want to talk about this topic of the day. Going to come back, play a song, and then we're going to talk about some tips for being in whatever type of relationship you are. And we have no notes or outline for that. I just have but when we get to that, it'll be perfect. All right. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Oh, I'm going to sit in the chair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to let you do a little solo chat with the peeps.
All right. Wow, I get to sit with you here. Put this down for a little bit. It's gonna get a little distracting. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So in this moment right now, I just want to look into your eyes. And I want you to feel my heart. And I want you to feel this love emanating from within my own being, radiating through my eyes right now. This love, this deep love that I have for you. And you may wonder, how is it that I can love you in this way and I don't even know you? But I do know you. Because you are me. And we are one. We are one. Yeah. So feel my love flowing through this lens, and my deep appreciation for who you are and what you bring to the world. How beautiful and magnificent and powerful and wise and wonderful, filled with wonder you are. A brilliant light, a holy light of love, of divinity, of joy. And you deserve love. And more than anything, you deserve to love yourself. That gift of loving yourself. And loving who you are. And it's easy when we look out into the world and we see all these people living these really amazing lives, and they show on social media all the really good stuff, and you're like, wow, and we have this idea of how other people's lives are. And what is really true is that our perceptions of their lives generally are not the truth of how their life really is. Like, we fall in love with this illusion of what we believe their life to be. But the reality of it is that everyone is they're traumatized. Everyone has made mistakes in their life. Everyone has done. We've all like those aspects of ourselves that we don't show on social media, like pain and suffering. We all have it, right? And so, even though it might look like somebody's life is so perfect, really they're experiencing the same things. They have challenges in their relationships. They have things that they question. They worry about their own self-worth too. Maybe they're not loving themselves. Maybe their behavior shows up in ways that aren't loving, right? And sometimes we can recognize this when we're in relationship, like in close relationship with others, right? And so we have this idea that everybody has these perfect lives, and that I've made all these mistakes in my life, and and the reality of it is that we all have. We've all done it. We've all made mistakes. We've all hurt people. We've all made choices that didn't serve us. We all have. We all have done that. Right? But what we see out in the world or what people present isn't always that. It's always, the good things, the happy things. Right? And that's good too, because we want to inspire that. But what I want to say is to you is that is a judgment that you bring against yourself that doesn't allow you to love yourself, because you think that you're whatever, unique in that space, and you're not. Right? And so you get to love yourself, and you get to forgive yourself. My gosh, I tell you what, I had the most powerful experience with forgiveness for myself. I had the opportunity to go back into my life and kind of look at some of the things, in my life, some of the choices that I made that actually caused people pain. I got to look at that, and I got to ask for forgiveness. I got to ask them, please forgive me, please forgive me. I did not know better. If I would have known what I know today, I would have made different choices, but I didn't know then. And so please, please, please forgive me, that aspect of me that didn't know. And then what did I also have to do? I had to forgive myself. And that just forgiving me for not knowing it. And if I would have known better, I would have done better, but I didn't know. I didn't have the tools in my toolbox yet. Right? But as we learn and as we grow and as we evolve, we gain these tools. We gain access to them, and we learn how to use them, because tools are tools. They're of no use to you unless you pick them up and use them, right? And so we have to activate the tools in our life. And so I went through this going into deep healing of times when, I act in an unloving way. And we all do it. I'm not a saint. I'm not an angel. I'm learning how to love just like you. I just might have been doing it for a little bit longer. I've been trying to figure out. I spent a long time trying to figure out how to love myself. I had a lot of judgment against me. I held a lot of judgment against myself, for ways that I showed up in my past, right? That I wasn't proud of, right? And I had 2 marriages, and I've been with Bob now for 16 years, and in my relationship with Bob, it was learning how to be a better lover, And so then how do I be a better lover to myself? Well, forgiveness is the biggest key, So how do we forgive ourselves? We forgive ourselves because we didn't know any better. We would have made different choices. We just would have, right? But we are learning to love and we are growing in love. So let's just take a really quick moment. And I just want you to put your hands on your heart. And I want you to just say to yourself, I forgive you. Let's do Ho'oponopono right now. How's that? You know Ho'oponopono? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now I want you to hold your own heart. I want you to say these words to yourself. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And just breathe in deeply. Be gentle with yourself. Some feelings may come up right now, and it's okay. Be with your feelings. Don't push them away. And just know that you deserve to be forgiven and you deserve to be loved. And it really begins with you. When you can truly love yourself, and it's a journey, but when you can, it's so much easier to love other people. It's so much easier. You know, it's like when you see the true divinity of your own being, it's so much easier to see that within others, right? It's almost automatic. So thank you I feel so honored to be able to share this time with you, and thank you for receiving me into your heart in this way. And know that I do love you because you are me, and we are one. We are one heart, one love in this beautiful, beautiful world. Yes! All right. I love you.
And she means it when she says it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. I had a chance to watch some of that on my phone in the other room.
Oh, I think I broke it.
Oh, no. The mic stand? No, you didn't. No way.
Okay.
You didn't break it? Let me help you out there, little lady.
Forgive me.
Yeah, please forgive me. I'm sorry for breaking the mic stand.
I broke it.
I love you.
Yay.
All right. I think it's time to do a song, and then we're going to talk a little bit more
Really?
about love.
You're going to sing again? Let's do it.
And then we're going to be talking more about the RV fund and checking in on...
maybe my voices woke up yet.
That's right. This is a classic, one of the first original songs that we ever collaborated on years ago, and it's another fan favorite, I like to think. So let's do it.
Well, we're definitely fans of it.
That's right. As long as we're fans, we love the music we create, and hopefully it shows, and it's infectious. Here we go. I woke up this morning, something wasn't right. My life was out of balance, I couldn't see the light. I called up my minister, told her of my dread. Without missing one beat, this is what she said. Love is the word.
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 Love is the word. Well, I went to the doctor 'cause I was feeling bad. Sickness all inside me, thought I was going mad. I asked for a prescription, he handed me a note. I was so surprised to see just what that doctor wrote.
Love is the word.
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 L-O-V-E is the W-O-R-D. L-O-V-E is the W-O-R-D. Love, love, love
is the W-O-R-D.
love
is the W-O-R-D.
I went to a psychic
Yeah.
to have my fortune told, to see into the future and how it will unfold. She just shook her head and put away her tarot cards, looked me in the eye and said,
Oh man, it ain't that hard.
love is the word.
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 I'm talking about love.
Love is the word.
Love, love, love,
Love is the word.
I'm talking about
Love
love
is the word. Love is the word.
I'm talking about
Love is the
love,
word.
love, 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 love.
Love is the word.
I'm talking about
Love is the word.
That's great. I love that song.
It is the word.
It is the word. Love is the word.
I never get tired of singing that one. I don't know about you.
No, that's fine.
There's some like artists or they get to, man, well, we've never really been on tour, but I know a lot of
We're
well-known
going!
artists. Well, yeah, the RV tour. Did we mention there's an RV tour?
That's so fun.
But some of those well-known people, they get sick of playing their hits because they're just tired of them. But I don't know.
But it's the songs that people love.
I know.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can. I'll never get tired of singing about love. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Never. So that's with all the songs we play here are pretty much almost with rare exception are all original songs. Just want to check in with some of the comments that were left during Pooki's segment here. Shanetta says that was absolutely beautiful, Pooki. I was in tears. I felt that heartfelt message. Oh, that was awesome.
It's so true. You know,
let's
we have
see
to
here.
return to our hearts.
Thanks, Corey, for the kind words. Appreciate that.
Yeah, our hearts lead. Our hearts will lead us home. Our hearts will lead us into to healing. Our hearts will lead us to one another. You know, and there's been a lot going on in the world right now. You know, where our hearts. Some people have lost sight of living from their hearts. You know, so it's up to us. Those that know when we see people and. You know I've said this before, when you witness people in the world and their behavior isn't aligned with love, it's not who they are. They are love. They just are behaving in ways, they're responding to their trauma. It's a trauma response, their behavior. It's not who the person is. So we separate the behavior from the person and we recognize, yes, maybe we don't approve of that behavior, but we don't attribute it to the being. The being is love, but trauma, when we experience it, layers on top of our light. Sometimes when we have a lot of trauma, it's really hard for people to see their own light. So the other thing that you get to do is you get to walk in the world, and when you see people acting in ways that aren't in alignment with love, see their light and begin to call that forward because they've lost sight of it. And it's not like you walk up to them and go, "Hey, dude, stop being like that. There's a light inside of you." No,
Yeah.
what you do is you just like you be a witness for them, and you witness their light, and you just see their light inside of them. You don't even have to say a word to them.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be somebody that you know, because we're all one. They are you. You know. I could get into a deep conversation about this, but we won't go there.
And it doesn't, just in case, people always take these concepts and go to the extreme, but that doesn't mean you're tolerating abuse at all.
No, never.
Yeah, you don't tolerate that, or just I'll just give them, I'm going to forgive them because they're loving. You don't tolerate the behavior. Just do your best to see the light of who they truly are, in whatever way is appropriate in those situations.
Right, and I'll just say this real quick as we're talking about forgiveness, because sometimes there have been people that have done some really unloving things to others, and so when we forgive them, we're forgiving the being. We're not forgiving the behavior. Do you understand?
Right.
So we're not condoning the behavior, and we're not saying that's okay, but we're forgiving the being that lost its way. That's what we're doing. And you don't have to communicate with them. You don't. If it's unsafe for you, don't do it. But you can still acknowledge the light with it. And even in doing that, you will receive so much healing for yourself. For yourself. It's very powerful work.
Yeah.
You know.
And you can still forgive someone's behavior just to relieve yourself of that, but still, and at the same time, not want to have them in your life.
Right.
That's
I have
completely
people
appropriate.
Like that in my life.
Yeah, that we definitely do. So
It's all good.
Nita says, I assume she was talking about some aspect of your talk. She said, hi, Nita. She says, that was big. Thanks, Pooki. Earlier, I heard, thank you, Pooki. I love you too,
I
says
love you
Jessica.
too, Jessica.
Oh, look at this. God bless you, Pooki.
God does bless me. I'm very blessed.
That was sweet. That Charlie says that was wonderful. YQDO says the dog is cute.
You know, we know that. He's freaking adorable.
Oh, green-handed Agnes says, I am deserved.
Yes.
I deserve to be loved.
I deserve to be loved, yes.
Or to be loved, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. And so, love is a powerful, love isn't a feeling. Did you know that? It's not a feeling. Love is a state of being.
Debbie pointed out something. It's easier to forgive others than to forgive ourselves.
I know.
That's an interesting.
That's because we look at their lives and what they present, in public. We look at that and we think that that's their lives, and it's not. It's just not. It's just not. Believe me, when you get behind the scenes on anybody that you think is living a perfect life, it's just not. I'm working through some family relationships right now. It's challenging. I'm really having to return to love in my heart space, and it's so it's a constant work.
Nar just had a little aha moment here during your talk. She says, "Oh my, Pooki, it hit me hard. Judge. Oh wow, I got it now. I tend to judge myself because others judged me in negative ways in the past or whatever. Thus, I don't love myself. So yeah, we assume we think of ourselves the same way that those negative people in our lives, and that's not the truth.
Yeah, and you have to. Any voices that have ever spoken to you in a way that was not supportive in your lifetime, you have to let those voices go. You have to, because they were wounded people too, and they didn't know what they were doing, right? They really didn't realize the impact that they were having. So you just have to let those things go, and you can do that through forgiveness work and things like that. But that really is that's the true work of love, right? Is to take down all your walls that separate you, from love.
So I said I was going to be focusing on the RV fund with and dropping some other things that we normally talk about. But since a couple people have mentioned this, Kimberly says, Bob, your weekly texts, they're actually 3 times a week, tend to come in when I have bouts of loneliness. I'm really grateful for your work. Thank you, Kimberly. I'm grateful that you appreciate them.
It's weird how those things show up like that, like the synchronicity.
The perfect timing.
Yeah, so many times, right? Like the perfect words are said, or it's just wonderful.
Shanetta says, I love the weekly. It's funny that everybody says weekly, but they're 3 times: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So in case some of you are going, what are these texts he's talking about? Real quickly, I'm going to mention it one time here. Let me drop. Where is her? Oh, there we go. So if you're in the U.S., your number is based in the U.S. or Canada, and you want to get on this text list every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, plus 3 times a week, I send out an inspiring short message. And you can send any text message to 314-742-8339. Just go ahead and do it now while you're thinking of it. 314-742-8339. And then you'll get an autoresponder, and make sure and click that link and confirm your information, basic stuff, and that you agree to get texts from me, and then you'll be on that list. And I guess tomorrow you'll get your first one. If you're outside of the U.S. or Canada, I have a Telegram channel. The link is there, but everything that we normally talk about, or whether we talk about it or not, there's look in the description of this video, figure out how to expand that, and there's tons of links to other cool stuff and my books and our music and all kinds of stuff. So check that out. We're going to be checking in with the latest orders here pretty soon. But first, I want to talk about just another aspect of love, and especially in relationships. But first, what I want to do is It's been a long time. I'm not sure when this movie came out, but there's a famous line. I believe it's from the movie Jerry Maguire, and I believe it's Tom Cruise. I think he's the main character. His character says it. What is the famous line from that movie that you remember? Go ahead and put it in the text, and we'll talk about it here in a moment. So let's talk about relationships, and this could be any type of relationship. These could probably apply also whether you're currently in a relationship with a partner or not, or maybe you're wanting one in your life, maybe you're not, maybe you're happy being single. That's absolutely great too. Or you've been in a relationship for a while, like Pooki and I are beyond 16 years. Does anybody know the line from the movie that I'm talking about there? Show me is that Jerry Maguire? Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. It's a 3-word phrase. There we go. So Sheila's the first one there. Did I have the right movie? So do you remember this? There was a line that says, "You complete me." So that's a famous line from a movie, and I think a lot of people like melted and go, "Oh, that's so special. He's so connected with her that you complete me." But what it implies is that really an empowering statement to think about somebody else.
No.
I get where it's coming from because you finally meet this person and you're vibing and you're really connected to them and you feel like, oh my God, I feel like I'm such a better person. And it's okay to think of, yeah, my life is better with you in it. But this concept that you complete me implies that before this person you were incomplete, and I don't think that's a very healthy state of mind. And when you need someone to complete you, what happens if they decide to move on? Are you then back to being incomplete? I just don't think that's a very healthy way. So I like to look at relationships that you're two separate, complete, whole, proactive, whatever, positive people. You're doing great on your own, but you come together and your lives are even better as a result. There's an overlap.
It's even bigger.
Yeah, it's even bigger and better. So it's not like you were incomplete before or they saved you or whatever. Like, I don't want to be saved by anyone, and I don't want to have to save someone or I never
rescue.
Yeah, I wouldn't want somebody to think of me as being faulty and they're going to fix me, and I wouldn't want to think that way about anyone else. I know there's a classic thing about, I can make it, my relationship with him or her or them is going to be better. I can make their lives better.
Oh yeah. That was my first marriage. I can fix this.
Oh, is that it? Yeah. You saw the flaws. You saw
don't worry.
You saw the red flags.
I can fix this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't.
And how'd that work out?
You can't. Because people have to be willing to grow, and some people, they're just maybe at that time in their life, they're not willing to do it at that time. But, yeah.
So Pooki and I have a great relationship, and it's evolved over the years. And like a lot of relationships, it starts, with infatuation and and like wanting to spend all your time together, and then over time, it's funny. Then over time, then once that honeymoon phase wears, it didn't happen with us, but I know a lot of couples where suddenly you start then realizing the quirky things about them that you don't like, and then they start getting on your nerves, and there's a whole host of things. But I want to talk about more like being separate and together. So, and just Pooki, just chime in after I kind of set the stage here. So, what I like about our relationship is we have things that we do together. We do these live broadcasts. We've been collaborating on music. We have some social circles overlap, like the Center for Spiritual Living, and there's a place that we perform once a month. God, I'm thinking it's almost 10 years that we've been performing there.
Probably, yeah.
Once a month. And so there's common interests, common activities. Obviously the household, the dog, we spend a lot of time, we both work from home, so we spend a lot of time together here and have to collaborate on meals and taking care of the dog and all that good stuff. And then, like I said, music, YouTube, all this stuff. But yet we have separate interests. I have my improv community. Pookie's not really into doing improv. She likes, but she's encouraging. She's supportive.
Yep.
Of it.
I'll come to shows and stuff like that.
I've never heard her say, "Oh, you're gonna do. Oh, you have to do improv class. That's stupid," or whatever. She never. And I never say anything about her. She has her own kind of spiritual friends or groups that she likes to go to drum circles and kirtan events and different things. Like, just not really, I appreciate them. I don't say anything. I don't think or say anything bad about them. So I'm very accepting. Oh, go and do that. If that makes you happy, go and do that. I've come every now and then. I've joined in here and there. It just reminds me that this is cool, but still not my thing.
Okay.
And she'll come to improv shows, and be supportive. She doesn't attend classes because she just doesn't. That's not her thing to perform or whatever. Like, a lot of people think, oh, she'd be a natural at it, but it's just not her thing, So I think it's great to have these separate interests, these overlaps, and be accepting of each other. And so we're not like possessive, like when she's going off with her friends. I'm not like going, who are you going? How late you gonna? Sometimes you're out kind of late at some of these different things. And except the occasional worry that she got into an accident or something, which is rare. I'm not worried about what she's up to or whatever. And the same thing with me.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that sort of?
Oh, yeah. No, it's like really honoring one another, right? And then the deep sense of trust, like trusting one another, and trusting the relationship, right? And we have gone through. I mean, like, our first 3 years together were really interesting, right? As we were navigating and learning how to be with one another, right? And finding those places. And so, in those times, I can remember, I would ask Bob. I would say, okay, so just let's have this agreement when we're like in disagreement, when we're not agreeing. Let's ask, what would love do now? What would love do now? What would love say now, right? And we made the commitment to come and stand across from each other and hold our hands together and ask the question when we were at this point where we couldn't resolve our conflict, right? And so just by even asking the question and looking into each other's eyes, we connected us back to our hearts again, because we were all in our head, we both think we're right? It's just what we do. We all do it, right? But when we connected to our heart, we then began to be able to hear the other one. So asking, in any relationship, what is love asking of me in this moment right now? How can we return to love was the exact question. How can we return to love? How can we return to love? And so that was powerful. To be able to hold that space and to be able to drop into my heart. And sometimes, I really thought I was right. And I didn't want, like we have this like, You have to let that go. You have to surrender that. And so that was very, very powerful. I think that was one of the things that was instrumental in our making it through tough times in the early stages of the relationship.
That doesn't mean we did that every time. Yeah, we did kind of let our minds get the best of us, and then we had to come around to this realization of that. Another thing I just want to point out too: if one partner or the other is supercharged, frustrated, or angry in particular, I think it's a good idea to take a break. You have to respect your partner too when they say this. Look, I'm just like too heated. I'm too emotional right now to discuss this. Can we just take a little break? I promise I'll come back and talk to you. But don't force your partner to when they're not ready to, especially if they're really highly agitated. That's a worse time to like force a conversation about it. So you have to really navigate that. Use your intuition to navigate that correctly. But then come back to love when you've had a chance to calm down. And then talk it out.
Because you see things differently. And I think another really important aspect of good, strong relationships is the ability to listen. There are 3 styles of listening, but I'm only going to talk about the one that works. And the one that works is be with listening. And that's where someone might have an opposing view to me, but I'm willing to sit down and listen to them speak rather than like really being with them and hearing what they have to say. About why they feel the way. Please tell me why you feel the way. Being curious, inquiring. Tell me why you feel the way that you do, so that I can better understand what you're saying. And then you also have that opportunity to express yourself too. And I would say also another real key is always speak from I. Not you. You always. You never. I want you. That puts people on the defensive. Speak from I. When these things happen, I feel this.
That's great. Great point.
And that way you're taking responsibility for your feelings. You're not projecting onto someone else. So I think that's a lot of tools for your toolbox right there. It's up to you now to use them, and they work because we can testify to it. I mean,
Testify.
Yep, we can.
So
And it works in all relationships. All
That's right.
relationships.
So it's a great conversation. There's a lot of great. Also, if I'm looking distracted here, it's because I'm looking at the comments. This is where it shows up on my monitor here. We're not going to be able to get to all of them, but I love the conversations that you guys are having, not only with us, but especially with each other. And a lot of people, a lot of deep connections or realizations are being made here. So this is wonderful.
Yeah, and then that idea of in the situation, if you have the choice to be right or kind, she's kind. She's kind.
Yep.
And this will cultivate stronger relationships in every area of your life. It will strengthen them. It'll make them really juicy, wonderful things to engage in. It's amazing when we show up this way. We feel loved and supported and heard. Yeah.
Awesome. So we're going to do, it's going to be one of our final plugs about this RV fun in case you're joining us or you've been sitting on the fence or wondering if you should take the plunge and do it. We have a special way of, so this joke evolved into apparently a real thing now where Pooki wants to likes to travel the country in an RV. Anyway,
It's always been a real thing.
but instead of using the chat, the super chats or whatever that YouTube provides.
We'll still use those too.
Yeah, But for this particular thing that we're talking about, it's only if through this special link, and I'll pop it into the chat one more time. Hang on a second here.
I probably need to get pen and paper.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need some. But first, I'm gonna show them the page though. And so this is a special thing that I set up. It's a collection of digital goodies and downloads called Inspirational Pep Talks with Bob and Pooki. And they these are more of conversations, kind of like the ones that we're having here on Sunday. Where you can they're more intimate conversations with a supportive friend. In this case, it's Pooki and myself. There's 8 different audio recordings. You can go to that page and see the titles of them. Most of these, a lot of these are available in the archives of my YouTube channel, but these are going to be MP3 files for your personal use that you'll have access to. You can put them on whatever device or listen to them however makes sense to you. In addition to that, I gave you 4 pages of printables. They're like inspirational quotes or affirmations that you can print off, pin up around the house, and recite to yourself often. And I had a magical price of $11.11
I love it.
USD, but you can add a higher amount. You can actually put in, that's the minimum amount, but you can put in a higher amount if you like. A lot of different purchase options there. So everyone who orders today is going to get a shout out during the live broadcast. We're about to do that, and it's actually, let's go ahead and refresh that page now. So the last one we had was Debbie there. I'm going to hit refresh and see where we are now. So we got, Karen.
Clara.
Karen and Clara, have been added to that list.
Oh, we love them.
I don't know how many we have now. I mean, and so I'm getting, so your email addresses come in. And so here's the deal. We're going to pull 2 names. Pookie's going to pull one. I'm going to pull another at the end of the broadcast here in just a little bit. And those people are going to win. If you're in the U.S., we are going to ship you an autographed copy of one of my books. If you don't have The Power of Affirmations, I suggest that one. That would be the most appropriate one. But if you already own it, you can choose. I'm just going to suggest either The Passion Principles or The Empowered Artist, although I have some other books. But we will communicate by email to clarify what I'm sending you and your address. Okay, so I didn't need that up front, only for the 2 people that are going to win the drawing, as they say over in the UK, the drawing. And so, yeah, that's good. Again, during the live broadcast. Sorry, those of you watching.
Thank you, everyone,
Yes.
for supporting the fund.
This has actually gone better than I thought.
Yay! Don't see?
And I had well, maybe I had low expectations. I don't know. No. I never know. I'm just throwing it out there. So thank you for your support again. Yeah,
Thank you for helping Bob see the value of an RV.
So the total, all of our people. I got Clara, we got Karen, Debbie, Liz, Stacy, Robert, or I think also goes by Rob, Nikki, Christine, Michelle, Cherie. Eva, Courtney, Deanne, and Charlie are all people who have contributed to this thus far. We're going to check it one more time before we do the drawing in a little bit at the end and pull those names out and announce the winners.
Oh, how fun.
I know a lot of these people are based in the U.S., but we'll send you a PDF copy and a digital autograph if you live outside of the U.S., but we'll communicate by email.
So now what are you going to do?
Now, oh, my God.
Is it time for you know what?
Yep. So we're just lighting the mood. We got a little heavy here. So and it's important to also to have a little humor.
But it was all good work.
Oh yeah, totally all good work. So right now it's time for everyone's favorite segment. It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Whoops. What happened there? I think I accidentally hit the. I almost left off the best part. There are a couple people that actually like the should do be wah part. I have no idea why I added it to that, but yes. And so every segment we do something that's a little lighthearted just to lighten the mood because we all need laughter. There's so many beneficial, therapeutic,
it's healing.
Benefits to it. And so here I have a pretty long collection of Valentine jokes. And most of these I got from the kids. They're for kids, so they're pretty tame.
I like it.
And instead of doing rim shots and laughter and all that, I'm gonna go through them pretty rapid fire just to whip them on you. If you have like a Valentine or a love-related joke, Kimberly says, "Yes, I need to laugh, Bob. I could water a plant with my waterworks." I guess that means that she's in tears.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, and a lot of people laugh. Have you ever laughed so hard you cried? I mean, that's a common thing too. So tears are an expression of whatever emotion you're feeling. So here they are, these Valentine's jokes, mostly for kids, family friendly. Here we go. What do you call the world's smallest Valentine's Day card? A Valentini.
That's too much.
What did one volcano say to the other? I lava you. So you're going to be rapid fire. What did the cucumber say to the pickle? You mean a great dill to me. Oh, I really like this one. What did one Jedi say to the other on Valentine's Day? Yoda won for me. What did the farmer give his wife for Valentine's Day? Hogs and kisses. What did one light bulb say to the other light bulb on Valentine's Day? I love you, Watts and Watts. You light me up? That would have been a good one, too.
Yeah,
you light me up. What did the paper clip say to the magnet? I find you very attractive. Oh, what flower gives the most kisses on Valentine's Day? Tulips.
I never heard that one.
You never did?
No.
You've heard all the others? Is that what you're playing? Okay.
But that one you would almost think that you would hear.
See, do you see the value in having this in every Sunday? This is going quickly too. What did one or say to another? Can I interest you in a little romance?
Oh, those are adorable.
And then here's the final one. Do skunks celebrate Valentine's Day? Sure, they're very sentimental. Pooki, normally I would think somebody was fake laughing at those, but those are genuine belly laughs.
No, I love it. I love it.
Right.
I love kid jokes.
So yeah,
I think it's great.
I got these from like Reader's Digest.
That's
and
good.
Parade magazine.
That's good. That's
Yoda one.
That's family friendly and everything.
Yeah.
And you know what? I saw this little message that said, "A laugh is a smile that bursts." Isn't that beautiful? It's a smile that bursts.
That's awesome. I love that.
I know. It's so cute.
A lot of positive comments about. Yeah, my favorite was the Yoda. Was the Yoda one too? Yeah. So, Kimberly says these jokes are winning, Bob.
Guys.
Two lips. He. I think this is semi family friendly. How do single people honor Valentine's Day? By celebrating. Okay. Celibate? Yes, okay. All right. So thank you for indulging me in this. I hope you found it helpful. This has been It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Yeah, baby. That's right.
I think it's perfect.
All right.
'Cause
So
we did get a little deep.
So here's something that I've been doing the last few Sundays. We're heading into the stretch here. Post your top takeaways, and we'll highlight some of those comments in just a bit here. So what are you going to take away from today? One sentence concept that you're going to carry with you and let it improve your life today and this coming week and the rest of your life. So post those, and we will acknowledge some of them. Should we go ahead and do this dance song and then do the drawing at the very end?
Yeah.
Do that. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We have like a 4.5 minute song. Life is Good. Some of you have heard this before. And I'm going to highlight Pooki. I'll start highlighting. Keep the text, the comments coming in, and I'll highlight them during this little dance kind of track. But we want you to move around. This is a very catchy song. Sing along with it when you're not typing in your takeaway here. And then still, it's a last chance to order that package for $11.11. I'm going to put the link to it one more time. We'll add any last minute additions. Then we'll do the drawing for the people who are going to win the autographed copies of the book. One book per person. And so let's get that going, and we'll be right back. This is, Life is Good. Here we go. Life is good, and I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. Here we go. Hit it. Yes. Life is good, and I am thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. Yeah, good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am grateful. Oh, so grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. So grateful. Life is good, and I am thankful. So thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. So thankful. Yeah. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am grateful. Oh, so grateful. Hit it. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Yeah. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am thankful. Oh, so thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. I am thankful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. Everything we've been saying since the song stopped, they haven't heard because the mic, I had no sound. Okay, so we just added marguerites. I'm sorry to the thank you. I muted ourselves and forgot to turn it off. So yes, Marguerite has been added to that list, along with Clara and Karen and Debbie, Liz, Stacy, Rob, Nikki, Christine, Michelle, Cherie, Ava, Courtney, Deanne, and Charlie. Thank you so much. And so here, all the names are in there. We are mixing them up. Pookie's going to pick one, so don't look. Feel around in there. The perfect person is going to win this, and I'm going to do one myself.
Shall we announce mine now?
Sure. Go ahead and yeah.
Stacy
Fetterman?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Look, the love you showed for Keone is coming back to you. Congratulations,
yes,
Stacy. And the other winner is Debbie. Debbie T. So let's keep those separate so I remember. I not remember. I know who they are. Thank you all for playing. We might do this like once a month, and have some. I guess put together a special package for you. So thanks all of you who contributed to the RV fund.
I can't believe those words are rolling.
I know, and willingly. And so let's give a big round of applause for everyone who contributed, and to our two winners.
Now we have to go to an RV show, honey.
No, God. We did go to one like a year or two ago. So
I know, we're going to go again now.
Now we're going to have to go. Oh, my gosh. What did I get myself into? Thank you all for pushing me beyond my comfort zone. So I highlighted...
You're growing, honey.
I highlighted some of the... look at Stacy. Stacy says, I spoke that into existence. Thank you. Is Debbie still with us? Yeah, you don't have to be present, at least live in the chat, to win. You just had to have ordered. I want to say hi to my friend Priyanka. She's from South Africa, and I've communicated with her on
hi, Priyanka.
on the what is it called? Telegram? I think it is.
Telegram.
Yeah. So it's good to see you here. Glad you could be with us. And so thank you all, and thank you for just being here and sharing this. And
thank you everybody for the RV fund.
Yes, indeed. Pookie's most excited about that.
Oh my God.
But we're gonna wrap things up.
I saw one yesterday.
I'm not even sure it's going to happen in 2022. So, but still,
I am.
Oh yeah, okay. Baby steps, people. But we've opened a Pandora's box here. She's excited.
You know, why do we have to wait for our manifestations?
That's right. Maybe one will just show up.
I mean,
Maybe with all these 1111s, we could put a down
we're
payment.
doing it. We're doing it.
All right. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. And we'll see you again next week. There, of course, there's more videos coming this week. We'll see you next Sunday and communicate with some of you in the text and all that good stuff. Oh, there she is. Since I'm one now, you have to come to New York, Debbie. Oh, bring the RV. That'll have to be our first trip.
Well, yeah. We love New York.
A good chunk. Well, because of for obvious reasons, a lot of our people that we know are actually in that area, so it probably will be one of the first places.
Definitely will be coming to New York. We
Yeah,
have a lot of beautiful people there.
All right, we love you all, and just take this spirit with you, and share
Have
it.
a beautiful,
and
loving day.
And if you're watching the Super Bowl or going to a party or something, enjoy that too. I forgot that's happening as well. I guess Oprah calls it Super Soul Sunday, right?
Yeah,
so have a marvelous day. We'll talk to you again soon. Love you all. Bye.